Well, it's 1:21 a.m. and there's tornado warnings. You know, a warning is where they actually see a tornado and it's touched down. So they've advised everyone to get out of their houses, but I don't see anything. So I'm sitting here with that severe weather guy over there. He's looking. I asked him if there was one touchdown. He said no. So seems like the weather always overdoes things because it's just raining. You know, it's just raining a lot. So we're here as a precaution, and because we want to get it on video, if there is one. A few years ago, a tornado came right over this area and tore down a lot of this stuff that we're looking at right now. So, okay, I moved across the freeway. That's Patty's that we're looking at now for you old-time truck drivers. I'm at the QT, but that across there is Patty's truck stop. Still nothing. I'm going back and going to bed. False alarm, everyone. I was hoping we'd see all kind of wind, damage, tornadoes, lightning. The way the news said, like I just said, that they overdo it, you know. I'm not going to believe the Weather Channel anymore. Still raining out from the storm last night. That's all right. We need a little rain around here. It's kind of dry. But I just get back from Chicago and my trip, and my nephew's wife's father died. His name is Don. So now I have to pack up and go to Orlando to his funeral. And so that's what I'm going to do. So sorry, I thought we were going to be here for a while, but we're not. Now I have to hurry up and go to Orlando, so let's get on the road. Well, the funeral trip's going pretty good. I'm in McDonough, Georgia at Pilot here, of course. Just going to stretch my legs and get some coffee and continue our trip. I'll keep you informed as we go on this funeral trip. I'm glad to have you along. Every time I stop on this trip, I'm going to remember one good thing about Don, and we'll start off by saying first, he was a great father. A little bit ago, I talked about my CPAP machine and how I got it and all that from Nastic, and I don't really notice much of a difference. I'm still using it just to see if I use it for 6 months if it will make a difference, but I don't feel any different. Maybe I'm getting some better sleep. Not really sure. But it's not big enough difference that I can really tell. The only thing is I don't wake myself up snoring anymore. I guess that's one thing. So that's an update on the CPAP machine and how I'm doing with it. It's okay.
name is GB. I'm from the Netherlands, and when I'm not trucking myself, I'm watching Indiana Jack, Adventures in Trucking.
I do know that Don loved God a lot, more than anybody that I've ever known other than my dad. So I hold him in high esteem because of that. Gimme that, gimme that, gimme that. Isn't that a song? I remember hearing that. I can't remember where it's from. I think it is a song, but that's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to DAT Solutions, or Trucker's Edge, the software. We've all heard of it. Remember in the olden days when you'd go into a truck stop and you'd see on the wall the DAT board? I remember it distinctly. There's still remnants of those out there. Well, the new DAT, or new trucker solution, or way to look for load, is all on your phone or through a computer. I've made videos about this before. The folks there are offering you and I 30 days free if you go there and check out their site. Maybe you just started your own trucking company. Maybe you have your own authority. Maybe you're a broker. Whatever you have, if you need loads or if you need to post a load, DAT Solutions or Trucker's Edge is the way to go. If you do it right here on our site, I'll put a link right in the notes to this video. Do it there. You'll get 30 days free. Everybody likes free. I'm Indiana Jack. Go over and check out our friends at DAT Software, DAT Solutions, Trucker's Edge, whatever you want to call them. A great way to find a load. Gimme that, gimme that, gimme that. Well, good morning. It's a great day, but a sad day too. Today is the funeral day. Got a hotel last night. The trip went good. And I'm on my way over to the church where the funeral is going to be for Don. And I thought of Don, just this thought, is that he liked Harley Davidsons. Total Harley man. Took his family out riding. So that's the thought for right now. He was a Harley Davidson man. All right, I'm the first one here, it looks like. Just follow the signs, the funeral signs. I haven't been to a funeral in a long time. All right, I'm here. I hope, yeah, there's people in shorts and stuff and t-shirts, because I don't have any dress clothes, so I'm just here in jeans and a t-shirt. Let's turn our cell phones off.
In the morning, when I rise, in the morning, when I rise, give me Jesus, give me Jesus, give me Jesus, you can have all this world, give me Jesus.
can't really come out of a funeral and say, wow, that was great. But in this case, it was great. It turned out to be a great funeral and a great memory for the man Don, who is already very missed by the family. Morning, everyone. Getting something to go here. McDonald's, but it's taken them forever. And it's 4 o'clock, of course. Some things you can predict on this channel anyway. I want to get rolling early, so I get back. Gotta go to work tomorrow morning. Not at 4 o'clock, but early. So yeah, just a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit and a medium coffee black. That's it. Thank you. Since we're talking about Don, we're in Ocala, Florida, getting some fuel here at Shell. And Don was someone who, when you engaged in a conversation with him, he was interested in what you were saying, and he wanted to know about you. And he tried to get you to talk about yourself rather than dominating the conversation and just talking about what he wanted to talk about. One of the attributes of Don this morning, as we're traveling back to Calhoun, Georgia from the funeral. Well, we're doing good. Our trip about Don is going well. We're about halfway, well, more than halfway back now, on our way back to Calhoun, Georgia from Orlando, Florida. I'm talking about right now in this segment about recruiting. I am a recruiter now. I won't talk long about it because everyone will say, oh, you're just a recruiter now. But I've always said I'll just talk about what I am into, and if you like it, you can watch. If you don't, you don't have to. There are two segments of what I do. I recruit for our owner-operator division, which is the majority of what I do, but also for lease purchase, which is a much smaller part of what our company is. Even though in the past it seems like lease purchase is, it's always been a visible part. The backbone to Traveloco is our owner-operator division. Much more so than our lease purchase section. Right now we are offering up to 95% of the rate con if you want to bring your tractor here. A great place to drive for making up to 95%, and the qualification for that is if you're currently making up to 95% at your current carrier, we will meet or beat that, which is kind of a neat program. If you're watching this in the future and we don't have that, then there's not much I can do about that. But as of right now, that's what we're offering. Up to 95% of the rate con. The real rate con, the one that you see from the broker, not a made-up one like some carriers do. They don't let you see the true transparency of the rate con. But this is the real thing. Lease purchase. I get asked over and over, do you guys have Freightliners? Do you have Freightliners? I'll come to drive for you if you have Freightliners and buy a truck there. We do not have Freightliners, but because everybody asks me a few times a day if we have Freightliners, I have passed that on. In fact, both me and Amir pass that on daily to the owner. And we're actually thinking of buying some Freightliners at your request. I have always been pretty much a Volvo guy, even though I've had all the trucks, even a Freightliner. And I never knew Freightliners were so popular, but they are, and that's what you have requested. So maybe by the end of this year, we will have some Freightliners. In my whole trucking career, did recruiters mislead to me what was going to happen if I drove for a particular company? I never had recruiters lie to me about my career with their company, and that would be Warner, Knight, and Crete. The recruiters for those companies that I just mentioned pretty much told me what was going to happen, and the rest was up to me to make it happen. And I think people hate recruiters because some recruiters lie, and it gives us all a bad reputation. But I just tell you like it is, and if you like it, then you come drive for us. If you don't, then don't, you know. Rather than have you get here and be disappointed, it would be better just to tell you what we do here, and then have you either like us or not like us. I do know our program is one of the best in the industry here at Traveloco. As always, thanks for riding along. I'm Indiana Jack, and we'll continue up our trip back up to Calhoun, Georgia, on this trip all about Dawn. Don was a great businessman, very successful. You know, there goes a Metro trailer. That reminds me of my days with Metro Trailer. Almost all of our trailers are gone. Business is so booming that we have no reefers, and we're almost out of dry vans. So that's an indicator that business is booming. As long as business stays up like this, we're able to really make drivers happy, and then we're happy too. We're at the decision now, do we want to buy some more trailers or not? But just being out here on the road kind of reminds me of all this stuff. And here at the old TA in Jackson, Georgia. Inside the TA here, they took out that stupid maze. You used to have to walk way around to get to the counter where all the food is. They tore all that out and made it so it's more normal now. So that's nice. Congratulations, TA, on changing that and making it better for the drivers. But the line for Subway was so long, I didn't want to wait. So all I got is a crappy microwave sandwich. Still complaining about the food out here. Oh well, gotta eat something. I just don't want to wait in line for a half an hour, and that's how long it takes at Subway. Sorry I did not get you a sandwich because I didn't know what kind to get. Same old story, I apologize. So you'll have to bring your own sandwich. You know, we've said a lot about Dawn. When you think about it in your life, what would people say about you at your funeral? What are they going to say? How will they remember you? Maybe some of the virtues of Dawn you should add into your life and it would make your life better. Thanks for riding along. I'm Indiana Jack, and this is Life After Trucking.
Got up this morning, got out of my bed. As I got up this morning, I wasn't really feeling that bad.
This is all of us
What
grown-up
can I
humans.
tell you? This is how I feel.